Hey, nerdy sports fan here. We're talking Week 12 NFL action, and we've got the Oakland Raiders going to visit the New Jersey Green Team. Yes, the Jets. The Raiders are in playoff position. They're tied with Kansas City for the lead in their division. Very, very surprising, and I'm happy for Oakland fans. I really am. They deserved to see a winner in the last season that they were going to have this team in their stadium. So enjoy this, Raiders fans, because the Jets are really bad. They're real bad. Um, it's amazing how the common link between most of the really bad teams is the offensive line is just truly terrible. That's the case with the Jets. They have a good defense. They have skill position players that can get the job done. They don't have an offensive line. The Raiders do. The Raiders have a solid offensive line. So their skill position players get a chance to show out. And their defense gets a chance to rest. That's it. That's the magic formula, guys. Make sure your offensive line is good. It creates good situations for the entire rest of the team. So, because of that maneuver, that, one off season for the Raiders, they figured it out. One off season for the Jets, they definitely didn't. Yeah, they're reaping what they sowed in the off season. The Raiders had a fantastic draft. These guys have developed quicker than you would anticipate that they would. The Jets didn't seem to have a cohesive plan, and they're stuck treading water. So you need to start Josh Jacobs primary. He's going to go off. Waller is still going to be the number one receiving target, but Hunter Renfrow has come into play here. He's a walking first down. They weren't using him well early in the season. They are now. So if you need a late season addition for a push to the playoffs, I suggest Hunter Renfrow. In the past few weeks, he has developed a good chemistry with Derek Carr that wasn't there early in the season. And I anticipate the remainder of the season, he will be a good move the chains kind of target. So he's especially valuable in a PPR kind of league. I would anticipate 5+ catches on an almost weekly basis out of Renfrow for the remainder of the season. Other tight ends are getting some more play. So Waller's been a little bit devalued, but he's not going anywhere. Okay? The guy is still the best receiver that they have on the team as far as consistency of a target goes. From the Jets' perspective, Bell's their whole offense when he's out there and doing well. Jamison Crowder has picked up the slack pretty well in the passing game left behind by Robbie Anderson. Those guys are really it. Bell and Crowder for the Jets. That's it. Start the Raiders defense. They're definitely a superior team to the Jets. The Jets are beating themselves right now. You're probably going to get some picks, sack, fumbles, whatever. You're gonna turn Sam Darnold over at least a couple times in this game. They're going to have to play from behind. They're not built for that, and it's going to result in turnovers and a pretty ugly game by the end. I'm amazed that the Raiders are only 2.5-point favorites. I think they win by 10, 12 points pretty easily. Anybody who's been watching these games understands that the Raiders, even if they're not producing consistently, they're a strong team. They're just young. The Jets are a bad team. They're also young, but yeah, they're just a bad team. So, obviously, I think Raiders are going to win. Bet them all day because they're going to win by a lot more than 2.5. That this line I anticipate to change. I anticipate it to get bigger as the week passes, and betting skews towards the Raiders. Fantasy football wise, yeah, this is all Raiders, but really just a handful of guys that are worth playing. Hit up the rest of the videos for more fantasy football advice, guys. If you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.